All right, here with Independence is Degan Williams. A big win for you guys, Degan, over the #1 team in not only your region, the state. Let's talk about the win, what this means to be able to beat PileView after what you guys have been through the first 12 games before.
Yeah, well, we've been playing a very tough schedule, as I think most people know. But getting this win tonight, it gives us a lot of confidence moving on for the regional games coming up this week.
More important, do you think, your at-bats tonight or your performance on the mound? Because before you came in, they had put up 3. You came in to start the next inning, you kind of just shut them down. I think they did have 1 hit, but
yeah, which I was just trying to go out there and throw strikes. I trust my guys defensively. I think we're still as good as what we were last year defensively, so I was just trying to throw strikes and get guys to get out.
Not every kid makes All-State, first-team All-State as a freshman. I think that I think Hillen was a first-team All-Stater last year as well, and maybe even White, and yourself. Why do you think you had such a good year last year?
I think just having good leaders on the team like Blake and Kibby, just having them pick me up and just really just trying to have fun with the most of it, not trying to think about that, just trying to have fun and win baseball games.
When did you fall in love with this sport? Was there a point in your life where you said baseball is what I wanted to do? Because I think you're athletic enough to play probably any of the sports.
Yeah.
You probably played them all. When did it become baseball?
Well, I've been playing baseball and basketball since I've been like 4 years old, but I probably started to really take baseball seriously probably around 13 was when I really decided to take baseball to a new level.
What did that entail?
Just hitting every night. I started to get into the weight room with Tom Bowers, Trey Bowers' dad. Right. He's been helping me a lot this offseason. And, just hitting with guys like Atticus and Hunter Fans, or them guys have helped me a lot too.
So you've worked with Atticus, worked with Hunter, who was a great pitcher at Woodrow, all those guys.
Yeah.
I would imagine when you face guys, if you ever take any BP off those guys, probably won't get any better than what you see there.
Yeah, those guys throw. Those guys throw hard, and they help talk not only about the baseball side, but the mental side of the game, like what to do if you struggle, how to help pick yourself up. It's not just all about baseball.
Well, you haven't struggled, and I know you play a lot of elite travel ball too. Is that why you think you haven't struggled? Josh White said, these guys, his 2 guys, you were a freshman last year too. These guys play all the time. They don't forget their swing. You just kind of flow right into the season. Is that what happened with you? Yeah,
which going across like the country, playing like Georgia, you see a lot of really high-level arms, and I think that just helped me prepare to not like be scared trying to see hard velo or whatever I may see.
Who do you play with?
Right now I'm playing with the Hit Dogs out of Ohio with Jason Flack, but last summer I played with CBA.
So you're playing guys that are probably being looked at by.
Yeah, like I played a couple like Tennessee commits, a lot of D1 guys I played against.
So you feel like that's getting you ready to do that yourself here?
For sure. I hope I try to make it to the next level, wherever that may be, and hopefully follow in the footsteps of guys that's been through this program.
You, like I said, you were a first-team All-Stater. How do you follow that up? A little bit of pressure to keep. And I think now you are performing at even a better level than you did last year. Is it a little more pressure to come out and be your first year, your first team All-State?
Yeah, I feel like you have a lot more pressure on your back. Pitchers are trying their best to get you out, and everywhere you go, they kind of know who you are now. But I've just been trying to focus on what I do best and just not trying to get my head too big and just trying to get wins for this baseball team.
You guys have played a lot of out-of-state teams, just kind of like your travel ball season, which you're probably used to. You played a lot of good teams that Independence probably typically wouldn't have played.
Yeah.
You played the #1 team tonight in 3A. You played the #1 team in 2A in Wheeling Central. You didn't win all these games. How did that prepare you for this moment tonight, like playing the #1 here?
Well, I think us playing those really good teams and Tennessee helped us a lot, seeing those high-power arms, and then even seeing like the St. Albans, Herc, and even those teams have helped us get ready for what we saw tonight.
Do you feel like this team is a team that can come back and make a push for that spot like you did last year? That's another thing. You played in the state title game your first year.
I think when we get hot, I think we get hot. I think defense, I think we just got to clean a couple things up defensively, and as long as pitchers keep on throwing strikes, and if we keep on hitting the ball and getting hot, I think we can be right there.
Storm's coming in, still coming in, and hopefully we'll get out of here before it hits. Did you feel like it was a kind of a race against time there in your when you were on the mound those last 2 innings?
Yeah,
which I got to get outs here. We don't need to elongate things in the storm.
I think I saw a lightning strike when I turned around back there.
You did?
Yeah, I think I saw a lightning strike. So I was just trying to just get outs and let my defense do the work for me.
Okay, and worked out great. Degan, always appreciate it.
Thank you.